Hi everyone, Tanyaevoy here from the Evoy Real Estate team and Remax affiliates. And on this episode of Tip Tuesday, I want to talk to you again. We did a video in February about this as well, but this is going to drill it down a little bit more. How to navigate a double move. So buying and selling at the same time is still one of the most common concerns that we're getting in this market. So I wanted to address first and foremost, do you have to buy and sell at the same time? If you don't have to go through that kind of additional stress, then that would be ideal, right? So have a chat with your lender and figure out, can I carry two mortgages? Can I bridge loan? There's lots of different options, and sometimes it's just a conversation that's going to help to ease the stress. If you don't have to buy and sell at the same time, that's ideal. You can literally buy first, sell first, take your pick. Whatever the market is, that's what you can do. So obviously, best case scenario is you don't have to incur those extra costs. But some people actually do have to buy and sell at the same time. So that's what we're going to dig into a little bit more here. So first things first, if you're buying and selling at the same time, you want to make sure that your for sale sign is in the lawn of the house that you're selling first. So a lot of people think, oh, I'll get out there and see what's out there, see what. Don't do that. Put your sign up first, get it on the market, because the reality is you're probably going to miss out on a bunch of houses because you're waiting to get your house ready, you're not ready to go, and the market just won't support that type of a backup sale right now. So you want to make sure that you're properly prepared by having your house listed. The next thing is you want to decide, do I want to work within the window of getting a firm offer on my house and closing on my house? So meaning the buyer's closing, right? Because if you want to work within that tight window, then you're going to want to work very quickly. It does add a little bit more stress, and sometimes you don't necessarily have to do that. So an option for that would be asking for a much longer close from the buyers that are coming in to purchase your house. If you've done that and you have a longer close, you have a lot more time, and more time equals a little bit less stress for you. So that's what we recommend if you can do that. So if you want to bank on finding a house in between that small window, which some people choose to do, that's okay. Just puts up the pressure a little bit more, and you want to make sure that you're well informed that there is a domino effect. If something happens with your house that the person purchasing it cannot buy it, then you will not have the funds to close on your new place. So that can be something that you really have to talk through, consider the risks of, see if you're okay with it, and ideally have a backup plan, because that is the worst case scenario. We never want you to plan for the worst case scenario, but we do want you to be aware. It's not about thinking negatively, it's just making sure that you've planned ahead in case that happens, right? Great. So the next thing is you want to make sure that you get the home on the market and you get it sold, but the ideal scenario is if you have interim living options. So that looks like moving in with your parents, moving in with friends or family or kids or whatever, right? If you have that possibility of living with somebody in between buying and selling, then that's perfect. That is really best case scenario, because you've got time on your side. You can relax a little bit about it, so you're far less stressed when it comes to the whole process, and you can pay attention to one process and then the next without having to stress about all the what ifs. So if you have a possibility to stay somewhere in between alternative accommodations, that is the most ideal scenario. And then finally, make sure you talk to your realtor about all these options. We have strategies in place for our buyers, whether they're moving out of province, whether they are downsizing, upsizing, like retiring, whatever the case is, right? Because everybody's situation is very different, and you're going to want to sit down and talk through all of the possible scenarios. Make sure that you're fully educated moving forward, and make sure that your realtor has a strategy to help you. So I hope that answers your question about how to navigate a double move a little more clearly. If you have any questions anytime, we're here to help you, so please reach out. I hope you're having a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.